Hello, everyone. Okay, today is going to be very, very hot. You know, since yesterday, there's been a lot of bass going on. Oh, vevekuve all over the place. And to my vevekuve family, I'm so sorry. I missed the of vevekuve when it was hot. That weekend getting bass. You know, getting water. But anyway, I'll still put in the video. You can go in there and watch it. And please don't forget to share and like so that more people will see that I finally, because a lot of people, I felt back yesterday that people were, so we've been waiting for you, we're waiting for your update on this matter. But anyway, this one that you just watched, it's not my matter, but Peter, they're going to put it at 6 p.m. today. Peter, that's on Clarity Zone podcast. You're going to hear the whole thing. But let me just look at this video that yeah, hey, Peter Obi get mad, not be small. He said, ordinarily, I don't reply people. I don't reply those kind of characters. You know, but it's a bet, you know, some people, they need to feed. So they will do everything that they need to feed. You know, as they say, school fees go pay himself. You know, go pay himself now. They got to do anything. And that's why, you know, when I do that, I do that quote that a lot of people do ask me about. And I always say, may our bills not be more than our integrity. Because if you get to a place where your bill is more than your integrity, you lose it. You will do anything. And I think that's one of the things that Daniel Bwala, you know, sort of like represents. And you saw that whole conversation. So you're going to see the whole, you know, bigger picture. You hear it in full where he put it's a lie. This lie, they say that, oh, he put everything in infidelity back and all of that. But when you watch that video, you're going to see that. But let's take one after the other. Where first of all, he's coming to say that, oh, when he the person that took over Peter Obi, his successor came on, and that he saw that the liability was, that's just a lie. And this is what Peter Obi has repeatedly said, and he's always saying it, prove it out with facts. Don't just make these stories up. Don't just lie about this thing. Come out and say this, that. And there's even a governor who said that when he asked Peter Obi's, you know, successor, where did you get money for you to, was it to do, and so there was something that they did, and the person just simply said that, oh, it was the money that was left, you know, behind by his predecessor. And so now, you know, try to turn the whole thing as if it didn't happen, especially things that are easily verifiable. For me, I just think it speaks to the fact that, you know, sometimes these people don't rate our intelligence, or they just disrespect the citizens so much that they don't even bother to put in lights that we have longer, you know, longer shelf life, so that before they will dispute it, you've already gone far on it. They really, you know, don't do any of that. It's really quite sad that this is what is, you know, happening here. And the way he said, and you know, that laugh that he laughed, if you watch the video clearly, the way it's laugh is the kind of laugh you laugh when you know you're not making sense, and you know the people around you know you're not making sense, but you're nervous. Then you do that nervous laugh to try to just gloss over the whole thing. But for me, the real question is this: why always Peter Obi? And I think that's the real question that people should be asking. Why always Peter Obi? Why are we talking, why is it that anytime they want to talk is Peter Obi they talk about, they really don't focus on the other people and whatever? It's simple. It's because they know Peter Obi is the threat to them. They know Peter Obi is the person to beat. They know Peter Obi is the one. And that's when people doubt, that's the thing that you need to look at. Who is that person that these other people are attacking? When the oppressors zone down on one person and they're always attacking that person, then it is time for you to also do your calculation and say, why is it that they see this person as a person, you know, that they're going to attack, and they keep attacking that particular person? So these are questions, you know, that you need to. I bet, you know, I just love the way Peter Obi has this his bragging right to be able to say, as he was living, there is no pension. He wasn't owing any salary. Here you have people who will tell you that they've been owing salary for 20 something months, and they were like, no, it's just 18 months, it's not 20 something months. We've had a governor say that kind of a thing. I mean, people are owed salaries. You see, people are owing pension. He's telling you he never owned pension. And I remember Abia State Governor, when he came in, and how it took him to be able to pay a lot of, back end pensions that had been there. Peter Obi is saying that when he was leaving office in that Anambra, he was not owing anybody pension, he was not owing anybody salary. Any contractor that had done the job or done the supply, they were all paid. And so literally as in a clean sheet, there's nothing you're not owing. And he had this money, I think it's $50 million that he saved for the state, and also investment in some companies and all of that, which is still making money for the state up till now. And this investment, they're supposed to be like sovereign funds, which you can then use, you can then go on to go and loan money, use them as collateral to collect real good money that you can use for investment and infrastructure in your state. And then over time you pay off, you still have this money. It's a whole lot of things. You put it together. This is what he did. This is what he was able to put together. But right now, it's just not that way. It's just all over the place. It's just a whole lot of craziness all about. But again, you see, let me digress a little bit and talk about Charles Soludo. Charles Soludo did a whole video where he was doing like a tirade of, just saying all sorts, like a crybaby over, Mr. Peter Obi. And then he said he was going to drop how Mr. Peter Obi destroyed education. And I know why Soludo is doing this particular one on education, because literally, unlike when Peter Obi came in, Anambra State was struggling, and he was able during his tenure, 8 years of him, all the policies he did and the things he did brought the education of Anambra to the top. I'm talking about quality public education, where there's quality education, and he was able to bring Anambra to like the top out there on WAEC, coming first for years. And recently, Anambra seems to have taken a dip, and instead of Soludo to take responsibility and say, okay, what am I doing wrong? What can I do better to ensure the standard that Anambra is looking for who to blame? But anyway, we are waiting for him to. He said it will shock us when he reveals how Peter will be undermined education. Fine and good. We're waiting to be shocked. I hope it's not going to be like his second letter that he said he was going to write. It was in 2022 or 2023. And up to now, the part two of that letter he wrote, up to now, he has not written that part two. So maybe this is the perfect opportunity for him to be able to put all of this in a part two and put it out, for people to see. In the meantime, Peter Obi there was an interview that he did where they were asking him, about the election in Anambra, and how, the candidate he supported did not win and everything. And he was like, well, it's Anambra this thing. And he did make sure that he is playing in the Champions League. That's like Division 1. And then somebody got triggered. He didn't mention anybody's name, but you know who got triggered. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.